Hi Aries, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for, excuse me, May 17th through June 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. For the recommended reader shoutouts, I have two, Halo Moon Tarot and Victor Otto. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the links for those two. Much love and support to them. And hopefully you get a chance to check them out and show them love and support too if you like what they have to say. All right, so this is for Aries, the harsh truth. Aries. 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 All right, Six of Wands. I don't think this is you wanting things to work. Watch, I'm going to eat my words. This is, I think you're moving on from a situation and you're really wanting to be social and get out there and reconnect with friends. Is that what this is? All right, Aries. Three of Wands, Queen of Coins, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Coins, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Things have ended for now. I think you're in a position where you're like, well, I want to see what my options are. I mean, I'm open to this person, but I'm also going to be open to other things, hence the Six of Wands. Like you're just wanting to move past this situation, wanting movement in general. There could be distance involved here. It doesn't have to be, but there could very well be distance involved. All right. I think you're wanting to... Like, it, you know, it just doesn't feel like this situation is going to be holding you back. And this person is kind of heartbroken. There's just a kind of this, not peaceful indifference, but there could be just sort of an acceptance, like, okay, things are the way they are. It feels like this person wants to be by themselves to just move past or deal with this heartbreak. And it feels like you're wanting to keep your options open while you think about what your next move is. Okay, so what's this Three of Wands? What's this Three of Wands? Aries. Page of Wands. Yeah, wanting to, again, with that forward movement, want to see what your options are, keeping your options open. New interests, creating new interests in things, not staying stagnant. What's this Queen of Coins about? Eesh. Okay. This could be Capricorn right here. Got the Queen of Coins and the Devil. That Capricorn. So it could be that. Doesn't have to be. I'll get to that in a minute. This jumped Seven of Coins or Cups. So this could be all about somebody just being overwhelmed with how they feel, very confusing emotions, and just wanting to detach because of that. What's this Wheel of Fortune about? What's this Wheel of Fortune about? Two of Wands. Okay. What's this Wheel of Fortune about for Aries? Fortune for Aries. You're just not broken up about this. Okay. Wow. Death, Devil, Queen of Coins, and Three of Swords. All of those cards are about... well, no, I shouldn't say all of them, but this is very solitary. This is someone detaching and going through the process of doing so. It could be very emotional and painful. We got the Three of Swords here. This is someone that really wants time to process their emotions. What's this Seven of Coins? So I think this person felt like it's almost like they felt, I want to say they felt like they were alone in the relationship. Like they just felt like, well, I might as well be by myself because I'm having to take care of my own needs and my focus is on security anyway. I might as well just be by myself so I can deal with that. Like the relationship fell short for them. They wanted a lot more, mainly in the area of predictability and security. Wanting to know that there was a future, that things were going to work out, that we're going along these lines, and that this and this is going to be by this time, that sort of thing. And This could be somebody that was very controlling, or kind of their focus was only on the material aspects of the relationship, or where you would be in 5 years, 3 years. What are we going to do now? So there's an element of control, or wanting to control the trajectory of the relationship. And maybe it became quite stifling. What's this 7 of coins? Because it feels like you're kind of just, you've accepted things and you're like in a position to want to think about what's going to happen. Or what you want to, not what's going to happen, but what you want to do. If anything does happen, that's fine. It can happen all at once, but it's going to be at my discretion if I participate. That's what this feels like. So I think because that person kind of feels like they were all on their own anyway when it came to the security aspect or longevity, like they were the only one that cared about where you two would be in a certain amount of time, or what you would do or have or go or whatever. They've detached. They see this as like an ending. Like perhaps it's that there's two disparate interests, that you two are on different pages. You're not on the same page. What's this 7 of coins about? More in a minute. What's this 7 of coins about? Aries. What's this 3 of swords about? Aries. What's this 3 of swords? So it could be that this is someone that wants things to work out over time, or that wants time apart so they can heal. I think they see this as an ending. More, you might see this as like a to be continued, but I think because you're keeping your options open, and you're certainly open to things, but you got a lot you want to do, or a lot of people you want to see and be around and be with. This, it's not that it's easy come, easy go for you, but you're kind of like a realist about it. You're like, well, okay, if we've ended, you know, we've got page 2, 3. Sometimes this is about an ace. Then I am going to get to getting, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to move forward. I'm still keeping my options open, but I'm not going to let this hold me back and keep me down. Whereas I feel like this person is kind of just down for the count. Like they are just only primarily focused on the practical parts of life and maintaining their security. Like this could be somebody that, okay, you know, when they feel sort of upended or things are disheveled, they hunker down on the control because that makes them feel secure and it brings order to their world, especially in time of stress. So they are really grieving and processing an ending right now. This is huge for them. And they are kind of like an island, like they are unto themselves. And over time, I think they see the potential for, you know, things being restored, not with you, but just like things being back to normal, but not for a while. They are in the process of this relationship ending. They're processing it emotionally, and it's going to take them up. Boobies. Boobies. Everything's better with boobies. They are wanting healing. They're wanting healing. So restoration and renewal and reconciliation. I don't think it's about reconciliation. I think this is them becoming grounded again, but I think they recognize this is a process, and boobies, and it's going to take time. This is healing over time. This is things working out, resolving over time, whether that's a reunion or someone finally feeling like themselves again. Either way, that resolution comes over time. All right. 3, 7. Oh, we got 2 7s. News. 2 7s, news. 2 3s, calm. Interesting. Okay. So you feel very calm about it. Not calm. I mean, there's a lot of energy, passion, but you feel kind of optimistic and level-headed about it. You feel kind of, calm. I mean, you're just kind of like, okay, well, whereas this person, look at this. They're going through it. They're going through it here. We got the Death, Devil, Star. Ooh. What's this 7 of Wands about? Nope, different deck. What's this 7 of Wands about? So I feel like you're wanting to decide what you want to do about this situation, whether you want to continue, whether it's worth it to continue with this person from your past, or that a past issue keeps presenting itself and you're just like, you know what, we got to move on from this. There could be distance involved. Could be an online relationship. We've got some cards of distance here. But I feel like this person is going through it a lot more than you are. Like this person is really processing this ending. For them, this is an ending. This is a change. It's almost like they've been stabbed in the heart. I'm surprised the 10 of Swords hasn't shown up. this is an ending for them. For you, you're like, it could go either way. And I think this is a to be continued card for me, this Wheel of Fortune. So this very well could, maybe this is about them hoping you'll get back together over time. But, and I think you'd be open to that. But I think for them, this is a lot more major than this being kind of just a break or a breakup. Let's give it some time and see. They're like, they're hurt. They are hurt. All right, so what is this Seven of Wands for Aries? What's this Seven of Wands for Aries? The Seven of Wands for Aries. Seven of Wands for Aries. The Empress. What else? Seven of Wands. What else? What else? Seven of Wands. What else? The Devil. Damn, the Devil. Okay, so there it is again. The Devil. Here, okay. Alright. This could be Taurus. This could be Capricorn. So, we are at both of you are in a defensive position. It's almost like there's an issue of element of pride here, or you two think you are both right. This could be kind of an emotional standoff, like where because that having conviction or feeling very strongly how each of you feels, there's no budging for the situation right now. It could be that there's conflict in what each of you feel like is the ideal relationship, or with things moving forward. It could be that you have different ideas about what you want out of this relationship, and because of that, it's not going to work. It could be that that maybe you're just not ready to settle down, or what you want. It's almost like you're on this not on the same page, because what you want, it feels very simple. We got the Empress and the Six of Cups here and the Seven of Coins. This is a very simple process for you to figure out what you want, or what you want in a relationship. For this person, it is not that simple. There's a lot of, and this is not shade, but it's not as simple as that. There's a lot more to consider for them. But I feel like you both feel very strongly about what you want in connection and in a relationship, and you're kind of at a standoff right now. And there was a lot of conflict about that, and that's probably why the relationship ended. Because this person, maybe their goal was physical security, material security, that sort of thing, and longevity. And you're like, I'm more concerned about the connection. I want to make sure that we are compatible as a couple, that we have passion, that we thrive. And they're like, okay, I can get behind that as long as we know how to get that and where we're going, and as long as there are these markers along the way. So maybe they wanted more evidence or security, assurances, whatever. And you were just like, I want this to be able to happen organically. And as long as we're suited, that should take care of itself. And then maybe they wanted more of a game plan. And that can get kind of like to where it starts to box you in. This is thriving. This is not. This is control and deadlines, and this is things happening organically. And these two are definitely at odds. So there was conflict over that. All right, what would Aries person say to Aries? Aries person say to Aries. Aries person, look at me. Aries person say to Aries. Stop it. They say to Aries. This just feels so optimistic, though. You feel like you're still optimistic to me. Like, okay, well, like making the best of the situation. Your person would say, I don't know how I feel anymore. Like, this is you being open to working it out. But if not that, then maybe things working out means you just moving on and being around people that, want the same thing, and there's this communal energy. You enjoy spending time together and going out, and this is group dating and things like that. But your person over here is really conflicted and going through it, whereas with you, it just feels like things are much more simple or distilled than that. Like, it's just not that difficult. It either is or it isn't. We agree or we don't. But there's a whole lot more for them that they're processing or dealing with. So, sorry, I can't remember if I said that. Their message to you would be, I don't know how I feel anymore. Aries. Interesting. Okay. Makes sense with what they're, I mean, we got the devil twice, we got the star card, we got the death, we got the six of, I mean, this is somebody who's really dealing with it. All right. Snapshot for Aries, please. Snapshot. Snapshot for Aries. Where am I going to put this? All right. Hello. Oh, damn cross. All right. No, you can't see that. There it is. We got the cross and we got clouds. So this is the last card in the Lenormand deck. And this is typically about the crosses we have to bear. This would suggest that there's no accountability, that the level of reciprocity or accountability is lopsided. This is that whole kind of victim martyr card that's like, oh, the cross we have to bear because of somebody else's actions, because of somebody else refusing to be accountable. So there's that right here. This also is about because of that, it's a very challenging, painful, draining relationship. It's all but in the ground. And we've got, the clouds, which is things being unsettled, uncertain, stormy, chaotic, stressful, volatile, that sort of thing. Anything but serene and stable. So both of these cards are about things being volatile, and it's very challenging and painful. At least it doesn't look like it is for you, quite honestly. It doesn't look like it looks like it is for the other person, though, that they're in crisis over this. I'm not being dramatic. I'm just saying that they're really, I mean, we got some heavies here. This is somebody that's really thinking about things on their end, and they're not, and not in a good way, like to the point where they're wanting a lot of time to figure out, and we got the Three of Swords and the Star here. They're really wanting time to heal. Maybe they're even hopeful that things will work out over time, but you got that broken heart. All right, what else for Aries? Aries need to know. Anything else for Aries? Right, we got the, is that, oh, that's a star. Yeah, that's a star. And this is the Emperor reversed. Eesh. Healing from somebody being either out of control, a bully. This could be the bully card. This is chaos. This is control, like overly controlling things. This is not being stable. This is not being reliable, accountable, trustworthy, and healing from that. Interesting. Perhaps this is like, it's funny, but it's almost like, is this healing? Is this about healing an unstable or chaotic situation, like bringing calm and peace to an unstable, chaotic situation? Or is this someone wanting to heal from an unstable, chaotic person, situation, that sort of thing? I feel like this is saying there's time. We got the Star card twice, that there needs to be time to heal from this. The instability, perhaps someone's overly controlling. This could be somebody that's really quite controlling. And that's why you're like, just gotta let it go. And I'm gonna take some time, and I'm gonna debate whether I want to be a part of the situation anymore, because I don't know if it can be healed or helped, and I don't know if I belong here, if that's the case, because I don't think things should be this. I think things should be this. I don't need the control or the benchmarks or having to meet this goal or wanting to know where I was and what I'm doing and this and that. I just want to be with you. It's very simple. This is not. We got the Empress and the Devil. That could also be about codependency. That this relationship somewhere along the way lost sight of just being together, and it became about control and guilt and management and manipulation and emotional, that sort of thing. All right. Okay, Aries, I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. I'm sorry this is so difficult for you. I mean, well, at least for your partner. It looks like you're staying pretty optimistic and you're okay, but especially if this was a emotionally volatile situation or a very controlling situation. I could see why you're like, gonna take a step back here. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.